Hi, Dan.
We are in Area 13, which is...
Etu Töölö, or front Töölö, as opposed to Taka Töölö, which is back Töölö. So we are in front of the little parliament, Pikku Parlamentti, which was actually built as an extension of the main parliament house.
Basically the offices, isn't it?
Offices and meeting space, auditorium. The Human Rights Centre is here, and there's a cafe that's open to the public. 2004, the building was opened, and then the park has been developed in the meantime. We are standing in front of...
In the middle of.
Actually,
there's a bit behind us as well.
Yes, we are in the middle of the memorial to President Mauno Koivisto, and now I can't remember which number president he was, but he died 2017. So this is a memorial to him. There are two other pieces in the park which I really want to dive into. And one, we can just, if we duck down and look through, we can see some strawberries hanging. See? All the way through, down there.
Oh, right.
So they are big metal strawberries.
They're not going to taste great.
No, they're not going to taste great. But you can find strawberries in the centre of Helsinki all year round if you come to this park.
They're not red either, to be fair.
No, they're not red. But, bonus, there is actually strawberries planted underneath the metal strawberries. Oma maa mantika, oma mantika maa, basically like strawberry fields. So you can find in...
And because they're there all year round, it's strawberry fields forever.
Strawberry hills, oh, absolutely, yes. Oh, the puns just keep coming.
They do.
And then on the northeast corner of the park, we have a piece by a Finnish sculptress by the name of Eila Hiltunen. Most people know her name from Sibelius Monument, which is in Sibelius Park. Sibelius Park sort of is more Taka Töölö than...
Yeah, we're doing that in a different episode.
Different episode. She designed the Sibelius Monument. She also designed this piece, which is from memory.
It's not from memory. You're looking at your notes.
Yeah, no, I didn't write it.
That's cheating.
Okay, I didn't write it down, so it is from memory.
Oh, okay.
I believe it's called Fallen Soldiers, Past Soldiers. It was an earlier piece that they dedicated in 2006 for the 100th anniversary of Finns getting the right to vote. So that's when universal voting was opened up.
So we're standing outside the Parliament building, a quite, how do I put it?
Neoclassical.
Well, that's not what I was going to say. I was going to say one of the most significant buildings in the centre because of the style it is. There's nothing else like this Parliament building in Finland.
This is true.
And on one side we have a statue of Svinhufvud, and on the other side we have a statue of Ståhlberg.
President. I can give you a couple of random facts.
Please do. We can carry on walking while you do it.
So there are 47 steps leading up.
Right.
Exactly the same number as Helsinki Cathedral, Senate Square.
Why?
Good question.
I thought you were going to have a clever answer to that.
Just that there's the same number of steps.
Okay.
And if you are sitting in the top level of Audi, the library, you are on exactly the same level as our politicians.
Really?
Oh, okay. Absolutely. Oh, what's coming here? It's planting time.
Thingies.
Okay, we've got some heather, we've got white heather, green heather, and then some small little, the tree that they always have in cemeteries. It's sort of, they use it
evergreen things.
Evergreen, trees. They make really good hedgerows. White cedar is the name, Tuija.
So we've walked past the Parliament building now, and we are coming towards the corner where Storyville, Finland's most famous jazz club, is.
Yes.
And we come to the statue of Kyösti Kallio.
Yes.
Who was another famous politician in Finland.
Absolutely.
I was just saying to Heather, I know all these names because I used to deliver post in Kulosaari, and all the names are named after former politicians.
All the streets there, yes. It's quite cool.
There's a little sign on the corner of this one. Should we see what it says?
Oh, it's got a QR code so we can listen to it.
He was the president of Finland.
Yes.
He was one of the presidents that only had one term, though, wasn't he, I think?
I believe so.
Back when people tended to have quite a few. And there's details on the statue. So he only did 3 years, 1960 to 62.
62.
So we've crossed the road. We're now standing on the other side of the road to St. Urho's pub. There's another statue. This one is of Matthias Castren, who was a pioneer in the study of the Uralic languages, and he taught at the University of Helsinki.
He looks really cold. I'm sorry. He's like really cold. He's the founder of, it looks like the nations. Now, Suvu is like Suku is like family. So like Finnish family, and I'm guessing that also includes the language, like research foundation.
To be fair, looking at the picture on Wikipedia of him, they didn't really do him justice in
No,
that.
they didn't.
Because he looks quite good looking in that
He
picture.
does, yes. Maybe this was when he was a little bit in his senior years. How old was he when he died?
38.
When he died?
Yes. It doesn't give any sort of death details.
Okay.
But Finland was under Russian rule because he died in 1852. So maybe he was learning the wrong languages. Let's go and have a look at St. Urho's and the row of things along here. Well, as we say, Storyville's pretty well known. It is the jazz club in Finland.
Yes.
However, they don't tend to get the names they used to. St. Urho's pub, their slogan is real ale, real food, real pub. It opened in 1973, so it's one of the oldest continuously open bars in Finland.
Bar or pub?
Well, it's the same thing.
Okay.
This one's actually a pub.
Yeah.
But it does serve food, so it is a ravintola. And I think when you get the receipt, it says ravintola on it.
Okay.
It's open from 3 o'clock every day, and it's part of the Bottala Manala Dagmar thing that goes on in that whole block. What do you have on that, Heather?
What do I have on that? So Manala is the restaurant. Earlier it was famous as being the place that you can find food the latest in the evening. I'm not sure if the title has been snatched from them or not, but kitchen closes 1 hour before the restaurant, which is anywhere between midnight and 2 a.m.
Okay, what else do you have?
Manala? Do you know what Manala is?
You mean what the word means?
What the word means?
I don't actually.
Underground. Underground as in the mythical world that dead people go to. So that's where they go after they die. So if you are one that believes that the body goes to the ground and the soul goes somewhere else, your soul goes to Manala.
Oh, so maybe the soul goes up to the 2nd and 3rd floor where they have comedy nights regularly.
Oh, okay. Also in the basement, I was reading there's a comedy coming. So there's also Ostrobotnia. Do you know where Ostrobotnia is?
That's sort of north middle of Finland, isn't
Northwest coastal area of Finland. And this house, owned by 3, Wikipedia called it student nations. So the students that come from Ostrobotnia, there's 3 different groups. They actually own this building. This is their building.
Hence all the flags, I guess.
Hence all the flags.
That's probably
absolutely.
The 3 flags there together.
Yeah. But it's also election night. There is always one party that have their post-election celebration, commiseration. In recent years, it's been the True Finns.
Okay, so we ventured to Kuu Kuu for lunch. What did you think?
Very nice. So the lunch menu, like a lot of places, it's a little bit restricted compared to the main menu, but good selections.
Well, they still had, 4 or 5 options for people who want to ignore the lunch menu, which you went for, didn't you? You had the salmon soup.
I had the salmon soup, yep.
How was it?
Salmon soup was very good, nice creamy broth. Their vegetable was fennel, which was actually gave a lot of texture, a little bit of flavour. Nice amount of salmon.
It wasn't too powerful.
It wasn't overpowerful.
Because fennel can be a bit much sometimes.
It can. So I think maybe they'd done something with the fennel, let it sit for a while. I don't know. So not overpowering. Nice amount of potato and salmon, a little bit of leek, and then some sort of, maybe it was parsley oil on the top, which had a nice touch, with some archipelago bread, which I think could have been from Ostrobotnia, northwest Finland. It certainly had the taste and texture of something that's coming from up north. Okay.
Well, I went with what they've decided to call the potato sausage hash, puttipannu.
Puttipannu, yeah. I'm still not sure about the hash. And even, so Mika was the waiter. He was really attentive and quite...
Very good waiter, yes.
On the ball, you could say.
Yeah.
He also said, who's having the hash, or here's your hash, or something, which is like, it's not hash in my book, but
No.
maybe my book is wrong.
No, it was good. It had a green coleslaw, so it didn't have any carrots or cabbage.
My
It
kind
was-
of coleslaw.
It was very good, and it wasn't.
Was it fennel? Maybe you had fennel
it
as
might have
well.
been a little bit, yeah.
Yeah,
It wasn't.
yeah.
Again, it wasn't overpowering. If it was,
Yeah, no.
that was rather nice, and good coffee as well. I had a latte afterwards, and it was.
Yeah. I had regular like Finnish filter coffee with some chocolate on the side, but not the regular milk chocolate, the 70% dark stuff, which is really good.
Which, frankly, neither of us ate at the time.
So I am now going to take it home and give to my husband, and we have to leave this in the podcast so that he knows that he got the chocolate from the lunch, if that makes sense.
Oh, right, instead of you having bought some.
Instead of me sneaking it. I'm not going to sneak it. Yes, there we go.
So we've just been into Oksasenkatu 11, which is one of these small art galleries which are dotted all over Helsinki. And we've met...
Johan,
Yes.
otherwise known as
Little
Jan
John.
Little John.
Yes, which is ironic because he's huge.
He's very tall. Yes.
So what did we see? Basically, he's got some examples of clothes he's fixed in a very unique style, and he's encouraging people to come in and fix their clothes with him and just get a bit creative with their clothing.
Yeah, and chat, and don't be afraid to show that you have repaired your clothes, which is actually a bit of a growing trend when it comes to clothes repairs at the moment.
Yes.
It's like
It's all about originality these days rather than trying to make everything look perfect, which is boring, let's be honest.
Oh, right, Ravintola Elite, which is one of the oldest restaurants in Helsinki.
And one of the most expensive.
Yes, okay, we've got Salon Flamingo with a flamingo there. And then we have a hairdresser with a really interesting toy collection in the window. Police helicopters and, yes, all right.
Angry birds and everything, and lumens. We are now approaching Hesperin.
Okay, so
It's not Hesperin Puisto, is it?
So we're actually on Hesperin Katu in the centre between the north and the south side of Hesperin Katu is Hesperin Esplanade.
That's
We're actually going to go into the Esplanade because I don't know about you, but I have a heap of interesting facts all about this particular park.
I've got some half-written facts, if that helps.
Yep, that helps.
I know what the names of the statues are.
Very good.
That's
very
what
good.
I do. I do statues.
Yes, I do random facts about weird stuff. So Hesperin Esplanade is not to be confused with Hesperin Puisto, which is on the other side of Mannerheimintie.
I'm going to stop you for a minute. That sounds like a dodgy place to be. Karma Media.
Podcasted videos and training. Okay. And a little clapperboard. All right, let's cross into the
They're
park.
only on scene one, take one. They must be a new company. So, this is the park.
This is the park.
Beware of traffic when you come here because people do drive a little bit fast around the sides of this.
All right. Also beware of the chestnuts. This park is full of chestnut trees.
Conkers.
So, conkers, yeah. In winter, we like to roast them. Actually, there's plenty of ripe ones, so yeah. So we're going to have a little bit of a history lesson, which is not very boring.
Questions?
For me or you?
Well, for me, because you're the one who's doing this bit.
True. I don't really have any questions.
So I can't get anything wrong then.
Yeah, true. So if I was to say that in the 1800s, this was not actually part of Helsinki as such, because Helsinki was still a very compact city. So this was sort of like the countryside almost, that people would, a bit like Kurosari, which we'll get to sometime in the future, that people would journey to Töölö because it was a little bit out of the city.
Right.
So the poorhouse was also here. So there's a hospital. From here is, I think it's
now the
not Mehiläinen, but behind
Oh, is it
there,
behind
there's
that? Right, okay.
the poorhouse was here, and a lot of the street names here were originally Swedish names that have been translated to English. All right,
Finnish.
so that's Finnish.
There's lots of benches along here. There's loads of squirrels and stuff as well.
Yeah, and the park is narrow at this end, and then it becomes much wider after we cross Mäkelän Katu.
Yeah.
Before we get to there was a plan to link Töölönlahti and Taivalahti.
Right.
And how do you think they were going to link? A, a regular street like this, B, a canal, C, a sky bridge.
When
this is
was
1890.
this? Oh, well, 1890, less Sky Bridge.
Sky bridge? Nah. All right.
All right, it was the canal.
It was the canal.
Yeah,
absolutely.
1800s was canals, wasn't it?
Okay, so the original plan was that they were going to link the bays with a canal that would run straight through here, partly to improve the water quality in both sides of the bay, so water running through, but also so that people with boats moving from harbour to harbour had quick access. But over the years, that plan was eventually scrapped, and instead they put in the park. So they actually made it flat. So they actually had to blow up a lot of stuff, make it nice and flat, and then the boulevard. That was a proposal. But there is an option, and I don't know if it's still on the books or not, but the option was still to include a canal, if possible, in the future, but I'm pretty certain.
I think that's probably not happened.
Given that there's major trams there and major trams there, unlikely that there'll be ever a canal.
So we are towards the end of this park now.
Yes.
Do you know what that statue is a memorial of? There are 4 cubes. They have diagonal scores in them. What is that to represent?
Okay, is this one of the memorials for one of the presidents?
Might be.
Okay, is it
Which
for
one?
our 2nd president, Relander, or is it for our 5th president, Risto Ryti?
This is the Relander.
This is Relander. Okay, so he was 2nd.
Lauri Christian Relander.
Relander, all right.
Okay, tell me about these stones, Heather.
All right, so they are granite. They're actually part of Helsinki Art Museum, PAM. Thank you. Part of their permanent collection. They are called Inside Out and Upside Down, which is a really interesting description for chunks of granite that have had notches carved out, cut out, opened to the public. Where are we? 29th of November 1996,
Right.
Which is actually quite a long time after his... Actually, when did he die? 1942, there we go. So it was unveiled 29th of November.
He was only 59 when he died. Stressful job, that president thing.
True. So he died 1942, but this was unveiled in 1996, which is actually quite a long time after he died. But
it does seem that they have something for every dead president in Finland at some stage, doesn't
yes.
it? We are now on our way to Temppeliaukio, which we'll talk about in a minute. These are the Stoneball Stairs.
Definitely.
Why are they called Stoneball Stairs?
Oh, I'm guessing stone balls and stairs together. Okay, it's also the entrance to a gymnasium and a population protection area, which you can tell by the somewhat faded orange-blue triangle up the top there.
So what does that mean
in real terms? People that live in the houses around this area have the right to come here in times of emergency.
So it's a bomb shelter?
It's a bomb shelter.
Right. But not all bomb shelters have this sign.
If it's part of the population protection network, it has this sign.
Oh, okay.
So you'll notice Itäkeskus Swimming Hall has this sign, metros have this sign, car parks will have this sign, and anything lots of underground space has
Is it
this
a lot
sign.
more orange normally?
Yes.
Right, okay.
Yes.
Temppeliaukio Church.
Yes, where the tourists try to enter via the exit and then get very confused.
Well, it's not very clear, to be honest. There's lots of doors. Yeah, but it's only a little blue arrow, isn't it? So, who was it designed by, Heather?
Suomalainen. Okay, now I'm getting confused with my
The two
Finnish
Ts.
years. Yeah, Timo and Tuomo.
Correct. What year
Suomalainen.
was it opened?
Oh, I want to say 66, but I might be wrong on that one. Was it
Add
66? 69.
69
All right,
it
so it was the
opened.
year my brother was born, not the year I was born.
And with this being one of Helsinki's premier tourist attractions, how many people do you think roughly come through the door each year?
Through the door each year. Are we talking tourists or tourists?
We're talking people through the door each year.
Oh, probably 5 million.
No, it's just over 500,000.
Just over 500,000. Actually, yeah,
That's
it would
a
be 5 million is the
That would mean,
population
I was
of
going to say, that
Finland.
would mean nearly every person in Finland came here once a year.
And actually, I should know better than that because I think Suomenlinna is the most popular Finnish attraction and they have 1.2 million.
Do you know what is unique about this church that is almost not true of any other church in the world?
Okay, I feel like this is a trick question. Is it there's no crosses in this church?
Nope.
It has a copper roof. No, that's not unique. It's underground.
Nope.
No, that's not unique.
No, think of something that is a very regular thing on a Sunday morning.
There's no bells.
That's correct.
No bells.
There are no bells in this church. There is a recording of bells composed by Danieli Kuusisto, which is played via loudspeakers on the external walls.
Okay. The neighbours must hate that.
I don't know.
Neighbours,
I mean, if it was
actually, the
composed
neighbours-
by somebody, then it's probably nicer than the 3 bells a normal church has.
True. I mean, I think what the neighbours hate more is the never-ending crowd of buses, which nowadays actually park down the hill.
But yeah, the church is open almost every Monday to Saturday, 9 to 4, and on Sundays it varies because they have services at various different times, and it closes for christenings, weddings, funerals, etc.
Yes.
It's €8 entry, but
Museum cards! Yay! Yay, the museum card. Free entry with the museum card.
so Heather, we are in Arkadia bookshop.
It is a mecca for book lovers in Helsinki, I guess.
It is.
you could
This
say.
bit used to be completely empty because this is where they had the acoustic gig when I last
I
came.
remember this was a lounge. You could
Well, I think they moved everything, and this was where the band played.
Oh, we've got billboards.
No, it was this one. Here's the.
Okay, there's the lounge. Yes, this
because
is
there's
what I
so
was.
many
Yes.
underground rooms in here. So, what year was this opened, Heather?
2008.
You've just been told that,
I've
so
just
that's
been told.
cheating.
Yes.
No,
But she was very accommodating and welcoming, which
Yes.
made me feel like I wanted to be here. Yes.
That's the way it should be in a bookshop. It's a proper old-fashioned bookshop, isn't it? So the owners are Ian and Lisa Bourget. Ian has a very colourful history from all accounts, for having travelled a lot and having many nationalities as his background growing up.
I definitely think that we should take her up on this invitation to come back and chat with him. I think that might be fun.
Absolutely, but I do think it's a separate episode.
For sure, yes.
So in here they specialise in Finnish and international second-hand books. They serve coffee and teas, and you can actually rent the space as well. It has a kitchenette, projector, pool table, and upright piano.
My book club had a book club here one night. That was the last time I was here for a book club night.
Okay,
yes,
and we
yes.
can also see books in Swedish
Books
right
in
in front of us as well. There you go. You should
Okay.
be reading those already, Heather.
I should.
Have they got some comics for you?
No comics. No.
So-
Fiction.
This place is open Monday to Friday, 11 till 7, and Saturday, 12 till 6.
Not on
They
Sundays,
have
though.
had, since they opened in 2008, more than 2,000 events in here.
Wow.
So really part of the community. A great place to visit. Acoustic shows I've seen here. They have recitals. They have book club meetings, as you
Book
just
club,
said.
yep.
You know, there's the pool table through that back room there.
Yes, very nice.
It's a treasure trove. You probably, if you actually want to look through all the books, it would take you a day.
At least. Oh, we've got a colour-coded shelf under philosophy and human sciences in German, no less.
Well, that's why it needs to be colour-coded, because nobody knows what the books are actually about. But many languages. There's US culture we've just found, lectures on the US.
US
There's
history.
dictionaries in many languages here. There's a map I've just fallen over. Books in Russian. I think
Dictionaries.
if you're looking for something bizarre and out there in any language, you'll find it here.
This is where you'll find it.
Yeah.
Roger's thesaurus.
Isn't that a dinosaur?
Yeah. My mind's not really with it. I'm sure there's a joke I could make there about dinosaurs and language, but yeah.
They're the most well-educated dinosaurs, the
Yeah.
thesaurus.
Must be. Absolutely.
Tidehalli have an exhibition of Johanna Ehrnruth Chrysalis, which runs until the 26th of this month, which is quite soon after this will go out, actually.
Yes.
So get along. There's an interesting mix of semi-traditional and
Very abstract.
quite abstract, yes.
Yes. We both noticed the same thing, that there was a fascination with female anatomy. I'll just leave it at that.
Yes. Well, if you think of a word that's quite similar to chrysalis, then you'll probably get where we're coming
You'll
from.
get, yeah, absolutely. But guess what?
She died at 62.
She died at 62, but that's not what I want you to guess. We used our museum cards.
We did.
Yes, and guess what?
Tell
I
me.
leveled up.
Oh, I've got 2 to go, so we're going to do one more
All right,
now.
one more now.
We hadn't actually planned to go to this one.
But this was a nice addition.
So the last part of our trip was the Natural History Museum, Heather.
It was, and we got to see the pop-up party that had nothing on it, so it was a pop. No
It
up.
barely popped at all, to be fair.
Bro, I think it's for school groups to have some sort of, I don't know what.
So we visited the temporary exhibition, which is apparently in the gym.
Yes.
Which is a room I didn't even know existed before today.
We found it.
So I've got a question for you.
Sure.
What is a snag? Did you read the signs in the exhibition? What is a snag?
I didn't, because if I start reading the signs, then I get stuck and we'll be there forever. I didn't read. What is a snag?
A snag is a dead or dying tree that is still standing.
Oh.
They are rare in Finnish forests because only Scots pines that have grown slowly and are very old will ever turn into snags.
So is the Finnish word a collar?
I don't know.
There's a Finnish word for
I
that.
only took a picture of the English bit.
Maybe we should go back and read that.
So the Natural History Museum, for anyone who isn't aware, has some dinosaur bones. I'm not sure they're real. I think they're recreated. It has features on climate change, world nature, etc. And what we came to see was Forest Home, which is a photography exhibition of Ritva Kovalainen and Sanni Seppo. Some good pictures in there. It runs until April the 5th.
And some nice video as well. So we saw the end of the first video, and then there was a second one where they went into poetry and some
In
nice...
Swedish.
Well,
And you didn't
I'm
want to
not
practice, so you ran away.
I could have sat there for the whole 15 minutes, but then I'd still be inside and we wouldn't be out here.
This is true. If
Summing
you
up.
want to find the place, it's on Pohjoinen Rautatiekatu 13.
Yes.
It's €20 for adults, €11 for reduced tickets, €7 for 7 to 17-year-olds, but free.
With the museum card.
Hooray!
Yay!
So we've really only scraped the surface on Etu Töölö. This is a huge area with
is.
so much in it, but definitely well worth checking out. Hopefully we've given you some ideas, and we will be back with...
Pukimaki.
Yeah.
No, we catch the train. Pukimaki's really easy to get to. You can catch the train.
It is. There's not much there.
I'm sure there's
Off
plenty
the top
there.
of my head, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty there. I think there is a really cool Christmas decoration shop.
And we'll be there about the right time of year.
Not 100% certain, but I think
We'll be there at the right time of year if it is.
we will. Yes,
So
absolutely.
that will be the next episode. Thanks for listening again. If you've got any ideas or want to have a chat to us about something you're doing, you can email us at
cultural.hell@gmail.com.
hell with one L.
Hell with one L. Yes, absolutely. And one more thing, if you live in a part of Helsinki and you think that you would be a nice guide to take us around your little neighbourhood.
From an area we haven't done already.
Yeah, from where we haven't done. Drop us a line at cultural.hell@gmail.com.
Fantastic. Thanks, Heather.
Thanks, Dan.